Alright. And welcome to AllertonNav.com for the Game of the Year Awards 2016. I'm your host, Chad, and I'm joined by Toby and Jason, and we got for you guys the best PlayStation 4 exclusive game that came out in 2016. Quite a list, and what we're going to do is break them all out for you, and then we'll chop them off down until we have one remaining, one left PlayStation 4 exclusive standing. Here we go. Earth Defense, I was just gonna, yeah.
It's on PC, too.
Yeah.
I guess PC counts if it's not on an Xbox, but that game, come on now.
It's,
Put that on there.
What?
Best PlayStation 4 game?
Exclusive?
Oh my god.
You know how hard it is to find an exclusive PlayStation game these days, dude? It's either on PlayStation.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
It's on PlayStation and PC or Xbox and PC.
Yeah, I mean, here
or
you
it's
go.
Uncharted or Gungeon.
Okay, I'm scratching it.
So, let it die's on here. You can go ahead and scratch that one off as well. But I just wanted to mention that it's free and it's PS4 exclusive. And if you like the Dark Souls games and you like Lakuta, Grasshopper Games, you should check it out. Sasuda. Sultan Sanctuary, PlayStation 4 exclusive game. Odin Sphere, Leifthrasir. We have Enter the Gungeon, No Man's Sky, legendary game.
Let's cut No Man's Sky right now.
Gone. It's exclusive for sure.
And also on PC.
And on PC. Street Fighter V, The Last Guardian, Uncharted 4, and World of Final Fantasy.
Now that's on Vita, so I don't know if we're counting because it's PlayStation.
Yeah, we're gonna count it.
Okay.
We'll count it.
We'll let it slide this time.
We'll give you guys World.
That's kind of where I was. Like,
Let's cut Enter the Gungeon.
Yep, go on.
Because that didn't even get best indie game. Spoilers.
it didn't get best something. You got to see. You got to watch. Hopefully.
Street Fighter V, I can cut. I really like that game a lot, but
I'm cutting
not
it.
best exclusive. Yeah.
No.
There's better stuff.
Last Guardian, didn't love it. I don't think it's the best game that the system
I
has to
lost
offer.
all hope on that game.
Yeah.
That stupid creature that I think is cool.
It's a clumsy game, and when you have to overhear someone trying to rip their own hair out and crying about it, it can't be a good game.
No, it's terrible.
It can't be. If it's making you rip your hair out.
If you're crying over a video game in a negative way.
Much about their hair as you do.
That is true. The wind blows, and I'm like crying. I'm in tears. I'm like,
he cries when he looks and sees one of his hairs is still on his
Hey,
shirt.
Chad, you want to play PSVR? No, my hair.
I'm getting ready for the show, man.
It's like, come on, guys.
All right, Sultan Sanctuary, amazing, awesome game. Not the best exclusive for me this year. Either of you guys, any complaints if I take that off our list? And Odin Sphere, Leifthrasir, exclusive only. It's a remaster. It's fucking amazing, but I think there's just two other exclusives that are a little bit higher on this list.
Bring back No Man's Sky? Now that I see the list edited, I feel like I should bring back No Man's Sky.
Well, you could, but I don't know.
It's just going to get dropped.
It's just gonna, I mean, we could drop it 5 times.
We might have to sit here all night while I defend it.
You don't have to. I'll shut this shit down, dude.
Ooh!
I will pick the last...
You'll throw your card into the computer.
I'll say Let It Die is the best exclusive and cut the tape.
That's one way to do it.
Which one works?
I'll just go pull the fuse.
Yeah. So, Uncharted 4 World of Final Fantasy. Man, that's tough. Good job, Sony.
How weird is that, though? Would you have said in 2015 that 2016 is like the year of PlayStation 4 exclusives, and we're going to be down to these two?
I mean, what else was there? Did we miss? I felt like we missed something, but we really didn't.
Street Fighter V could have been awesome.
Last Guardian.
Last Guardian could have been awesome. No Man's Sky was supposed to be huge, dude. It's supposed to be great, dude. And, you know, Uncharted.
Earth Defense Force.
Earth Defense. I mean, that was getting just...
Yeah, everybody was hyped.
Uncharted 4 was fun for me. I enjoyed it. I'm ready to be done with it.
So
I liked how I really, really liked how that game ended. The combat does get tedious after a while. The set pieces were cool. That you said you already done them because you played all the games. I hadn't.
And that's kind of what kills me about that is like Chad saying he went through them all and they kind of rehashed things like.
But you wouldn't
didn't
know
really
if you
rehash 100%. They just had similar beats.
And I forgive it because it is the same genre. It's not
it's
like
Indiana Jones.
It's
like Indiana Jones, every single one has the same kind of gimmicks.
Yeah, and I let it, but it's just like you can't play all 4 in a row. Like you're an idiot. Like
you have to play them when they come out.
Yeah, like otherwise you're just overloaded and it just
it ruins
any
game, especially serious life.
Yeah, and it just killed it for me. And I'm sure like there's greatness to it. I'm on the world of Final Fantasy, as you guys know. You've been and watching now at NAB.com, I'm on the wagon for World of Final Fantasy.
That game got a lot of play on the site.
Dude, it was there's a fault in it. And it's this shitty ass dungeons.
Worst art direction.
Alexander Bridge, probably the worst fucking.
There's some stuff that's just
dungeon.
like, why would you do this?
Like, are you kidding me? I have to walk straight up for at least 35 minutes? Yeah. Great. And battle in between that. Awesome.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, but I mean, luckily...
really, that's the only one. There's just not really any dungeons per se. But, like, there was cool stuff. Like, in the docks, there's, like, the hidden...
the bell ring?
With the hidden boat that you can...
If you don't do that, you can... So there's a lot of little side quests.
And they're not bad side quests, like we talked about. And, like, you can go through and, get different creatures, and you'll want to build them up. And, like, some of them will have one alternate. Some of them will have
it's like
three different... Yeah, and it's very similar to that. And, like... And, like, that's been my problem. I don't want to finish it because, like, I want to keep going back and get more. Yeah. Like, and that's something to me that means something because, like, there are certain games, Final Fantasy 15, that I was just like, let me just beat this so I can be done with it. And, like, I don't feel that way with World of Final Fantasy. Like, and it's not just shoot straight through the story. There's, like, all sorts of, like, cool different stuff. And, like, as you find out more, like, you want to... find the boat, and there's other hidden secrets that you can go through, and the little side stories that we talked about, like, are actually compelling, and the main story is compelling, and I had, and I still have a lot of fun with that game, and
man, I did not see the I'm actually thinking back to when Uncharted 4 came out, and we were talking about it on the site, and I was talking about it to real people, and I remember telling people how much I loved that game. And I was explaining to people that didn't have a PlayStation, like, they said, oh, would this be a game I would buy a PlayStation for? And I remember telling someone specifically, I think this is the kind of game that when you have a PlayStation 4, you have to buy this game. Like, because you can't get an experience like this on Xbox. You can get Tomb Raider, which ripped it off.
Yeah.
But the story is so good, and the acting is so good, that it's almost like a perfect game. In the sense, I get that you're saying that it's ripped things off, but like the dialogue is great.
But
the animation is great. The shooting, at times you can say is complete shit, but other times when you're like ducking and pulling over, it feels really good compared to. I think the last one, but maybe I'm wrong because you played them back to back.
No, dude, it does a lot of great.
It wraps up the story perfectly.
Like, when you say like the best PS4 game, like, and if someone is coming to me and asking me like, dude, I'm getting a PS4. What game this year was the best on the system that I should get? I would lean towards saying World of Final Fantasy, but it might not cater to them, and they would just think it's a pile of shit. But this is a game that is great on a lot of levels and involves a lot of different things in Uncharted 4, and.
Like, I don't even want to play... I won't play World of Final Fantasy. I enjoyed my time watching you play it. But I don't know. There's something about Uncharted 4 that feels like the best PlayStation game this year.
Well...
So, to me, I feel like it has to be Uncharted 4.
As I think about it, I don't know. World of Final Fantasy...
World of Final Fantasy is obviously... It's an RPG. It's very specific.
Very.
It's good. It seems like it's a good experience.
For the fucking chibi ending to it.
But if the ending to Uncharted is so good, I just feel like the transitions between Uncharted and the things they did in the story with the characters were all really cool, and it was a fucking fun game for me from beginning to end. I wanted to play through it like in a weekend because I wanted to see where the story.
I can see where you're going with it. If you want an 8-hour romp of awesomeness that you haven't really experienced and you're new to this fucking world of gaming.
I consider myself a very casual Uncharted fan. I'm not diehard by any means. Like, it took me forever to beat Uncharted 3.
But don't say I didn't warn you about the story and the gunplay. But it's a good...
The gunplay is okay. It's fun.
So if you've never played Uncharted, do they do a good job of introducing you
to play for it? And they do it in like really...
In an awesome way, actually.
Yeah, it's like Mario level of like integrated into gameplay training. It's like really good.
Like just the opening with the boat is awesome. It's just that I was burnt out on...
And that's...
The opening where it picks up from 3, it's just so good.
I've never been an Uncharted fan, and I've wanted to get into it, and
Start with 4. No, you can't.
I don't want
everything.
What's that?
I was going to say start with 4, but you might not get everything.
And that's what I was saying. Like, if you haven't played the other 3, can you pick up 4
You'll pick up, you'll pick up
and-
story beats. Yeah, I think you'll realize where they are with their relationship with.
I've tried to get. I think I've played all of them, and it's just like I get about halfway through, and I'm like, I don't like this game.
And I think that was
to me
was the best part of this one. It didn't feel like it went on forever. It didn't feel like there was this 7-hour middle section where I was like, oh my god, I want to be over. It kept moving to new locations at a pretty good clip. The pacing was much better. And then there's like, here's a car scene. Now you're climbing a mountain, like on the side of a mountain. Now you're in a gun battle. Now you're down on this boat. Like there's all these.
They did a good
things.
job of mixing up the locales and giving you options and kind of throwing you.
I mean, that's
making you feel like.
So Chad's really like Chad's the deciding.
Yeah, it comes down to like, do you think
I haven't played Uncharted 4, and I don't really like this series, but I'm not gonna knock it because
is this
of that.
chibi?
Well, then here it is, dude.
RPG.
I'm just gonna surprise you all. Thank you so much for joining us for AllertonAv.com for the best PlayStation 4 exclusive of 2016. Uncharted 4 takes the award. And again, it's like when we get down to the top 2, it's always really close. And it's just like if I'm throwing something out there and I'm like really, I think Uncharted 4 is a really overall great experience for anyone who's got a PlayStation 4 that can, but fucking World of Final Fantasy really blew my mind. Biggest surprise of 2016? There you go. But the best PlayStation 4 exclusive that you can only find on the PlayStation, Uncharted 4. Thank you so much for joining us for the Game of the Year Awards. I'm Chad. This is Jason. That's Toby over here. And if you guys missed any of the Game of the Year Awards, check them out on youtube.com/AllertonAv live. And check out our twitch.tv/AllertonAv for more gameplay footage and breaking news from me. Hey, puppy!